Oh my god, it's a head. So I definitely started customizing this doll months ago. I'll pull up the footage if I even still have it. So I put an oxy treatment on her, if you can't tell, and I left her in my window for 5 months. So let's see if the oxy treatment worked. It better have been the best oxy treatment of all time. Not gonna lie, this is definitely not the first time I've done this, but each time I've done it, it's actually like been okay. Like it's worked out pretty well. So I thought it'd be fun to document it of fixing this doll up. Why not? I got this doll off of Mercari for like $5 or so. It was something super cheap. I don't know where her body is either. So we're gonna have to figure that out. I got a new microphone, so I'm gonna be really annoying about that, but let's go fix her up. Let's get started on the head. So I actually have 2 setups going on right now. I have this camera right here, and then I have this camera. I don't know. I'm just like playing with different angles. If it doesn't look good, then we'll switch it up. But here's the doll. And then I also like have this, I don't know what this is, not gonna lie. Don't really know like where it came from or what it's supposed to be used for, but I am going to use it to scratch off the oxy treatment. So hopefully it works. Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of like oddly satisfying. I should do some ASMR. Hold on. Welcome to my doll restoration tutorial video thing. Let's do the back. Okay, ASMR over. Okay, it's not getting in the nooks very well, so I really don't want to like, ooh, I know. These are American Girl doll glasses. I totally just found them in my little doll greenhouse back there. She has like more like in the nooks and crannies of the oxy treatment. So I'm gonna use the glasses to like really get in there. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we going. Oh no, it actually works really well. Hold on. We might be onto something. Okay. Oh, we onto something, all right. She got no lips. She got no lips. How will she get a kiss? Looks like the oxy treatment worked a little too well in my opinion. So she did have like hot, oh, and it didn't even get rid of the hot pink. I was about to say she did have hot pink lips and she still got a little mark right there. So the 5-month-long oxy treatment was kind of a fail. I will say I got rid of most of it, but not all of it. Oh, and I got it in her nose too. Ew. Okay. Oh, I remember she had a little, she had like a nose ring right here. Let's see. I think it got, well, yeah, I got rid of it, I think. I can't really tell. But she had like a hot pink nose ring right there. I do think it's gone. So, that's good, I guess. Oh my god, it's still there. This doll was like covered in like hot pink everywhere. Still there, 5 months later. That's great. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Okay, I just had an idea, so let's go try it out. And my idea was to use a seam ripper. So I'm just going into all the little nooks and crannies on the doll's face that I couldn't get with the glasses. I don't really know why I thought that was a great idea. But since the seam ripper is so thin, it's able to really get in all the nooks and crannies. And this is what she's looking like after I scraped off all of the old Oxy treatment. And then now I'm just going to go in with a wet towel and just wipe her down just with some water. No soap yet. Just with some water just to get all of that crust off. And just as much as I want this to be an entertaining video, I also want this to be informative and maybe help you if you have a doll that needs desperate help and attention. So I'm going to try not to yap as much in this video and just let you watch my process. But don't worry, I'm still going to yap, of course. So now that she's all clean, you can really see that the Oxy treatment took pretty much all of her face paint off, which is good. That's what I wanted because she did have that hot pink stuff just kind of all over her face. So I'm going to go in with a watercolor pencil and just try to outline some of her lips back in. How I do my doll face paint is very much trust the process. Like you're going to see, it's very chaotic, but I swear it works. So first I'm going in literally with the watercolor pencil and just outlining it. I'm using several different colors. I'm using kind of like an orangey red. Then I go in with more of like a hot pink red to match her lip color. And I'm trying to match to the hot pink. Obviously, I'm not trying to make her lips hot pink again, but just kind of trying to make it blend in a little bit more. I don't really think it worked that well, if I'm being honest, but you know what? I tried. Then for more of like the outline of her lips, I went in with like a darker brown, very subtle, but that way just to kind of like literally line her lips a little bit. So here's what she looks like after adding the first layer of lip paint back. So now I'm going to go in and actually wet a paintbrush with the watercolor pencils. And oh, I'm doing the blush first. Sorry, I forgot which way I'm going. So I used to use like a paper towel to kind of like blend in the like face paint, especially the blush. But lately I've just been using my finger, and I'm not gonna lie, I really like the way it looks. It's very subtle and soft, and I like that. Okay, now we're going in with the lips. So here I am wetting the paintbrush this time with the watercolor paint, and then I'm adding that to the lips. It makes it more vibrant. I'm not gonna lie, it's harder than just, you know, drawing on there essentially with the watercolor pencil, because you have to be very specific with the paintbrush, but it does give it a more vibrant, more soft look. So I'm kind of adding that after the fact just to kind of make the lips pop a little bit more. Then lately I've been adding just like a little bit of nose contour, like literally barely there. It's just kind of adding a shadow, and I've really been liking it. So I'm going to add a nose contour to her. You know, I don't really know if it did anything, but you know, we tried. Yay! Now it's days later, so we can take off that horrible Ellen DeGeneres wig. I believe this was truly me number 56. I think the one with the curls, you know, the really curly blonde hair. I'll put a photo up on the screen. I think that's who she was, but obviously somebody got a little happy with the scissors and gave her a pixie that we don't love. So we're going to take that off. I used a spoon and a fork to take her wig off, which I use a fork if I like do not care about the wig, because it does puncture holes into the wig. But fun fact, if you have a doll that you don't care about the wig, use a fork. It takes it off a lot easier. Then I'm going in and just kind of trimming up the remaining little hairs on her head so we can give her a new wig and have it look as seamless as possible. There is the slight problem that she still doesn't have a body. So let's go in my doll room. Y'all, it's a mess again because I'm going through literally every single doll thing I own to try and like consolidate and get rid of some stuff. Yeah, it's a mess. But one perk of that is I know exactly where my doll bodies are. So let's get one out. Except this is when I realized that I accidentally pulled out the doll body that has no hand that I'm still trying to fix up, but it also has an oxy treatment that's been there for like a year at this point. So, you know what? We're just gonna put her off to the side and worry about her later, but don't worry, I got another one. I actually think that this was the doll's original body. I don't know where this came from. I got too many stuff. But we're going to go in with a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Don't worry, the Target off-brand works just as well as the name brand. You don't have to spend extra money on the name brand. But I just wet it and I'm just going to wipe the body off. It was pretty clean, but you know, just any sort of gunk that I may have missed the first time. And yep, sure enough, there was some gunk. And now back to the head. Since it had been a couple days since I did her original face paint, I knew that I just kind of really wasn't thrilled with the way it was looking. So I wanted to go in and just maybe add a little bit more freckles, add some paint to her eyebrows, just kind of make her like to my standards, you know. With her eyebrows, I'm not like totally like making a new eyebrow shape. I'm almost more like dyeing them, I guess. So that's why I'm kind of wiping off some of the paint to just make it a very like subtle color changing effect rather than a shape changing effect, because I do really like the feathered eyebrows from American Girl. I think they look nice. I just think they need a different color. And then I'm just adding a few more freckles. Again, she does still have the factory freckles, but I want them to look more realistic, I guess, and kind of blend in more with her soft feathery face paint. Now we gotta find her a new wig, and lucky for you, I'm a hoarder, so I keep every doll wig ever, but these wigs have been in storage for literal years. I have not used them in literal years. Again, I only found them because I'm going through every single doll thing I own, and the wigs are in really rough shape, so I ended up picking this blonde wig, super pretty, but in super rough shape. So I'm just going to spray it with water and try to brush it out. I had to use my own hairbrush because it was just that bad. So, okay, final reveal time. Also, yes, my hair is short now, unlike the beginning of this video. Went through a little restoration of my own. Anyway, yay! Here she is. She looks like a totally new, different doll, which I guess like was kind of the point of this. But I really love how she turned out. I felt like it was only fitting to give her the glasses that I scrubbed her oxy treatment off with. So she looks so cute. I honestly think the like hot pink on her lip blends in pretty well. I mean, it's obviously still there, but it's not that bad. Here's her wig. It's super thick. I did kind of have some issues like brushing out the ends of her hair, so I may have to cut this wig, but for now I just put it in braids. But I think she looks really, really cute. There is one glaring issue, and that's the head situation. The body does not have neck strings. It's one of the new bodies with the zip tie, but I am all out of neck string, so I cannot restring her. So she's like actually not like 100% done, but you know, we can just like pretend that she is. Okay, you know what? She's done. She's done. I'm definitely not going to keep this doll just because the obvious. Once she's like fully fixed up, I really want to donate her or maybe do a giveaway. So I know I mentioned giving away my Tinny doll in my last video, but if you'd be interested in a giveaway of her as well, just let me know. Again, I got her for super cheap. I don't want to sell her. Plus, like, she's not really in like selling condition. So I'd really just love for her to go to a new home once she's fully fixed up and has her head on straight, so to speak. Also, thank you guys so much for 7,000 subscribers. That's so crazy. I've had just like the best time making these YouTube videos, and I can't wait to just keep creating them. I have so many ideas and I just love this community. So thank you so much. I love making these videos. Yay. But I'll see you guys in the next video, which hopefully will be up soon. I'm trying to post every 2 weeks, so we'll see if I can do that. Okay, ASMR over.